Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for a Gemini. How are you guys? I hope you're all well. Thanks so much for dropping in. See what your energies are, Gemini. This can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Clarity, please. Someone wanted to come out first. So we have flexibility. So that's about cooperating and compromising. See, I see two loyal hearts. Two people here. It's about being loyal, okay? But somebody here, I feel, seems to be bending over backwards, okay? A little more flexible than the other person, but there's a need to find some balance, I feel, here. Gemini. Yeah, so there we have, it has to do with going the distance. So this has to do with somebody maybe at a distance, but it has to do with taking things further, okay? Yeah, it has to do with somebody committing here, being loyal. So someone may be bending over backwards to please someone, going the distance where somebody else may not. We'll see here. Gemini. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so I do see some kind of change. See, some sort of change here. So it has to do with going with the flow, letting things evolve, but there's definitely change. Here, I feel, definitely there needs to be. It has to do with going the distance in a relationship, or somebody is long distance. It could, like I say, someone needs to be a little more flexible. Could be like travel, someone who lives at a distance. Yeah, so we have, this could be a business opportunity, okay? There's some kind of change, and it has to do with partnering up. So this is two people looking out for each other's best interests. So well, you here might, feel like somebody doesn't. So, but it could be someone coming back around. It could be an energy of relocating and moving. So it has to do with balance between two people. Somebody, there's some chaos, conflict, a little bit of drama, maybe a little arguing in a relationship. Yeah, so it has to do with some obstacles, maybe to do with travel, okay? But it has to do, I feel like, moving, okay? Some sort of change. Yeah. Somebody needs to change here. See, it has to do with someone partnering up. It could be something financial, a business situation, two people working together here, but it has to do with a legacy and financial stability. There's a lot of chaos, conflict, maybe competition. Maybe you've been bending over backwards to please someone here. Okay, so there's definitely something going on. Yeah, it has to do with taking things to the distance. Someone's on the fence. You see, someone waiting for messages, waiting for some kind of confirmation here. See, the little bird, that's a message. Has to do with taking things to the next level. See, so there's a lack of balance. Maybe there's competition, conflict, obstacles, fighting. Okay, but there's definitely some obstacles here. I can see it. A little bit of a challenge. Yeah, it's about fighting, Sometimes it's an energy of two people fighting for what they want, but someone's being more flexible than the other person. I always see this as someone who's bending over backwards to please someone. Okay, so yeah, and I do see there could be children involved here, but it's also an energy of reminiscing, longing for love, taking things to the next level. So it could be someone thinking about taking action, okay? Could be a crush too, someone here at a distance, but it's about going the distance, taking things to the next level. It has to do with someone's life path. It could be single parents, children involved. Yeah, so I do feel it has to do with, this could be a party, a celebration. It could be a marriage commitment, but it also has to do with something financial, some kind of, financial stability here, I feel too. So now this could be, like I say, children involved, but that's definitely an energy, someone longing for love, kind of reminiscing here. Yeah, let's thinking about something. Loyalty. It's about loyalty. Two people being loyal, looking out for each other, fighting for each other, standing up for each other. Yeah, let's have a look at the world. Why is the world here? Yeah, see, it has to do with seeing the bigger picture, emotional fulfillment, happiness, the future. See, it has to do with some kind of long-term planning here. Wow, it actually looks pretty positive. Whatever it is, someone's definitely been, it's a need for someone to be more flexible, to cooperate and compromise a little bit more. It has to do with, you know, taking things to the next level, commitment, building a foundation. There's something to celebrate here. Now, it could be, like I say, traveling, a party, a celebration. Some of you could be traveling someplace where you grew up, you know, a family home as well. Let's have a look at that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's energy of building, perfecting the craft, working very hard. Two people working to build a happy home, happy life. See, perfecting the craft and skills. So there's an energy of work. There's work that needs to be done here. Somebody may be working harder than the other person. Let's see what this Five of Wands is all about here. It's generally obstacles. Maybe it's travel issues, someone at a distance. So like I say, there could be obstacles in the way, but there it is, leaving something behind. Someone's taking one last look over their shoulder, taking a risk, a little Aries energy, could be Scorpio. But it has to do with that last look, taking a leap of faith. You see? Yeah. Let's have a look at the flexibility. Queen of Pentacles, always the Queen of Pentacles. It's always the message of being grounded, practical, and sensible, looking into the future. Is this something that makes you happy? There's definitely a need for change, maybe moving, relocating. Yeah, someone may be changing here, maybe, you know, thinking that there could be an energy of compatibility, cooperation, and compromise. Definitely. We got a person thinking. They're analyzing the situation, looking at it. Has to do with taking a leap of faith. Okay. Somebody here maybe took a risk. Okay. Taking a bit of a risk here. Somebody might be actually feeling like a little bit of a fool here. Yeah, we're going to see. Tell me about this King of Swords. I definitely felt that sword energy. This could be yourself, Gemini, or another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Yeah, so it has to do with two people, soulmate connection, best friends, maybe friends first, taking things to the next level. See, it's about someone taking a leap of faith. It has to do with building. House, a home, a family, a strong financial foundation. There's definitely work that needs to be done, so it's about taking action. Someone here is definitely very action-oriented, somebody who, you know, I feel fights for what they want, but somebody maybe feels like a fool because maybe they didn't, okay, because it has to do with going the distance. You know, it looks like marriage commitment. But there's this couple of soulmates. Maybe it's just a friendship here. Somebody may be thinking of, you know, kind of looking at this. But the distance is sometimes, you know, two people who are either at a distance or there's distant communication. You know, I feel there's obstacles here, regardless. Okay, but that Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. Could be just friends. Somebody thinking of taking this to the next level. Oh. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone being strong and confident. I see a Leo energy. So it has to do with someone being confident about taking things to the next level. Someone here is definitely feeling that way. Yeah, so the energy of somebody maybe wasn't at some point, but it has to do with work. It has to do with someone fighting for what they want here, and it's about taking action. So there's definitely this energy of action. Okay? Wow. Oh yeah, there it is. Confirmation, Six of Cups. So this could be children involved. It has to do with someone being confident. So this could be a friendship, you know, a couple people who kind of went their separate ways, maybe coming back together. Someone may be coming back around here. Movement, relocation. But there's the reminiscing. See? Someone missing someone. Energy of someone here who's, you know, could be a gift. There could be a if someone's relocated, it could be just simply a gift, being sentimental. So there's a lot of sentimental energy here to do with a house, a home, a family. Okay, someone, so there's definitely some kind of celebration. It could be a birthday party. Someone may decide to take a leap of faith and invite somebody to a party and to do with their children. Or like I say, just the family home, reminiscing, gifts. It's giving gifts, creating memories, sentimental. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. There we go. Yeah. So it's an opportunity. Yeah. We got somebody here who's, you know, didn't tell somebody something, kept something to themselves. It has to do with their cup runneth over, that emotional energy. So it has to do with an opportunity. Someone's looking at this opportunity. Now, it could be somebody here, like I say, there may have been some kind of competition. Someone maybe have taken another opportunity with someone from the past. Okay, so I feel something going on here. Someone's reminiscing. There's two situations, something from the past, childhood friends. See, maybe it's somebody you were a friend with when you were a child, you were just friends. Now, it could be this person. Like I say, two people may have gone their separate ways. Maybe somebody didn't feel very confident. They maybe felt confident about something else, but they've kept something to themselves. They didn't say anything. This is often a person who, you know, they're not always lying. They just keep it to themselves. And it's often a person who just kind of tells you what you want to hear. So you want to pay attention to what someone's not telling you. Yeah, we have the the Prince of Pentacles. So there's a lot of focus on money, someone focusing on something of the past. It's an energy of someone who's acting like they're not interested when they are. Okay, a lot of focus on finances, but it's a person who's hoping something successful, but they communicate in a way where it may not be. So, some obstacles. It's about taking action. I feel someone feels like a fool. They took a leap of faith with someone, and I feel whatever it was, I feel like there was this lack of confidence. It's energy of being flexible. See, someone was. I feel like someone bent over backwards to please somebody. And they're reminiscing. I feel someone kind of didn't get what they wanted here, but let's have a look with that Four of Wands. Yeah, we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy possibly. It's the King of Wands. This is someone who usually fights for what they want. Now there could be competition. You see, someone may be thinking about someone from the past where they feel they have a strong connection. You see? But I feel this is someone who is communicating in a way where they're hoping it's successful, but I feel like something wasn't. So there's definitely the reminiscing. Yeah, someone's missing someone here. There could be children involved too, like, yeah, somebody took a leap of faith. Have a look at this beginning. What's this beginning about? That's going to be the clencher right there, yeah. So someone didn't get something they wanted. They took a leap of faith and didn't get what they wanted. You see, it has to do with taking a risk. Yeah, see, someone offered one cup and nothing more. So, yeah, someone offered something, bent over backwards to please, they gave, and the other person, I feel, yeah, it's, it's a wishful thinking energy. It's somebody who's wanting something, wanting someone to indulge them, you see. But someone didn't get what they wanted after taking a risk. Someone here did take a risk, though. Like I say, they bent over backwards to please someone, but they never got what they wanted. And I feel as someone's reminiscing about this. Tell me about this King of Wands. This is generally someone who fights for what they want, you know. It's like somebody here wants commitments. They want something to go the distance, but it didn't. Okay, something didn't go the distance. It didn't work out. It wasn't successful is what I feel. They took a risk with someone and didn't get what they wanted. Now they're reminiscing. See, I feel it's someone who was maybe interested in someone here, act like they weren't interested in another, because there's two energies, this sentimental energy. There it is. See, the energy of someone waiting for someone here, but looking elsewhere. See, someone feels like it's too little too late. Tell me about this Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, see, sacrifice. Somebody sacrificed something and took a risk, but they didn't get what they wanted. So it could be an energy of self-sabotage, you know. This is somebody who definitely has worked hard for their house, their home, their money. So I feel there's somebody here who, like I feel, they're reminiscing about something that didn't work out, that didn't go the distance. They sacrificed, they gave, and they didn't get what they wanted. Okay. Well, this is, like I say, this could be you, could be them, but I feel this energy of someone looking elsewhere. It has to do with the one, someone looking for the one, something long term. It's a person I feel who wants commitment in marriage, but I feel they took a risk with someone, and like I say, and didn't get what they wanted. There's definitely a lot of thinking here with this person. They're analyzing the situation, so it's strategizing here, you see. It has to do with being loyal. Yeah, see, it has to do with movement, some kind of move. So it could be someone who moved on with somebody and took a risk but didn't get what they wanted. It didn't go the distance. See, it wasn't a victory. That's what I feel. So now someone's thinking about another person. So there's this sentimental energy. There's definitely an energy of several people, this choice, soulmate connection, a friend. If you have somebody here who's a friend, like I say, maybe they're thinking about taking this to another level, you know. And they may be looking at a past relationship that wasn't successful. They may have sacrificed and gave. Now this person, like I feel it's almost like self-sabotage, but it's a sacrificing, giving something up for somebody. Yeah, so we have someone here, yeah, being a little sneaky. Someone was a little bit of a player. So it has to do with loyalty. So I feel we have someone here who's trying to figure something out. So it's an energy of the one that got away. See, somebody was focused on someone. They felt they were the one that got away. Now they're looking at this other energy, which could be yourself, okay, either or. I can see the energy of someone here making a move. It has to do with movement. Okay, being loyal. Somebody maybe even moved, maybe even relocated to be with someone. You see, somebody who gave something up, sacrificed and gave something up for another person. It could be a really good job, a business, property, land, a home. But I definitely can see that King of Wands here. Looking at a house, a home, a family, a financial foundation, a reason to celebrate. You see, so I feel it's an energy of looking out there. Someone maybe feels like it's too late. Okay, somebody may have moved on. See, someone may have moved on here. Yeah, see, there's been a little bit of stress and anxiety. Someone's having some regrets. I feel someone chose someone else from their past. They were kind of attached to, a lot of focus on. So they may have had another opportunity, maybe even with yourself, okay, where they... yeah, it's like they're focused on this. It's like there's two people, okay? It really feels like there's several, but it looks to me like maybe it's yourself. Maybe you were waiting for this person. Maybe you're now looking elsewhere. But it's about waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. Someone feels like it's too late. Maybe it's too little too late. They're definitely analyzing it. A little bit of player energy. Someone might have been a little sneaky. Maybe they have a long distance relationship. Maybe that's what's happening. You got someone who's long distance. You may feel like they're, thinking of another person, or they're being a player, being sneaky. But it's often the energy of the one that got away. See, someone feels like somebody got away. They took a risk with someone. It didn't work. Now they're, I feel, thinking about yourself here. Okay. The one that got away. Some Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This has to do with someone being confident. Somebody wasn't confident, but now they're feeling more confident. Pretty interesting. It's also sometimes the person who's overly confident, they can get away with something. Okay? I don't think that it actually worked, if that's the case. But yeah, see, someone's single. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labors, very independent. Yeah, someone is kind of feeling someone's moved on here. I feel it's somebody coming back around who's been... at a distance, and now they're coming back around, like to your neighborhood. I definitely see the reminiscing, a lot of sentimental energy. Someone missing home, missing family, maybe even their children, but I can definitely see a person who's single. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Yeah, so it definitely has to do with patience. I feel like maybe the timing wasn't right. Something was definitely not right here. So I feel what's happened is it has to do with investing. See, waiting for the right opportunity. Someone feels like it's too late. So there's some anxiety and regret. Excuse me. Let's see what this going the distance is all about here, Gemini. Yeah, see, going the distance. See, somebody who moved on, maybe moved in with someone, maybe married them or just lived with them. Maybe a child involved. Could be a blended family situation, but I really feel it has to do with someone who's longing for love, who hasn't had anything successful, and they're reflecting on that. And I do feel someone has gotten away. Someone let somebody get away. They let go of an opportunity. What about the Seven of Swords? Yeah, see, some Taurus energy. Someone has some Taurus in their chart. So I do feel the way someone conducts themselves, their habits. Somebody wasn't faithful. So it has to do with someone who's not faithful. Okay, but it's an energy of someone not having faith in themselves. See, it has to do with a person who needs to have faith in themselves. Maybe you have faith in this person. I don't know. But, I can see the way their habit, their lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. you know. And I feel it has to do with someone who hasn't had, it's someone who's longing for maybe children, a family, you know, a house, a home. And, you know, they haven't had a lot of success. And it could be their lifestyle, their habits. You know, I feel like it's an energy of someone having to be confident, having faith in themselves. It's someone who doesn't have faith in themselves. And maybe they weren't. Maybe they were at somebody who was long distance. Okay. But I feel someone's coming back around here. There's definitely a need for a change. Someone working on themselves, working on their house, their home, doing a lot of thinking about whether something will work. So let's look at this Two of Cups again. Yeah, see, it has to do with an opportunity, building a solid foundation. So we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And we have someone releasing. So it's somebody who's healing, releasing things that no longer serve. This is someone who may feel someone's out of their league or the situation's out of reach, but it has to do with planting the seed. This could be someone who's a farmer. They may have a business like that. They literally could be planting. Okay, so it has to do with someone being more flexible. So I feel this person bent over backwards to please someone and they still didn't get what they wanted. So I feel they're looking at this. I do feel they may be committed to someone, maybe moved in with them. Maybe the timing wasn't right. I don't know. But I feel like something happened at the wrong time, maybe the wrong place. I don't know. But I feel like it's an energy of somebody waiting. Now that could be yourself, but I feel this person feels like it's too late. The ship has sailed. We have a single person here. Someone's single. Yeah. See, no, not invested in anyone. But again, like I say, the timing. So let's have a look at this anxiety. Someone's regretting this, making a move, moving on here, or not making a move. Like I say, yeah, someone's being a little stubborn, stuck, being selfish, refusing to budge. You see, someone's refusing to budge. They're being very stubborn. This person's looking at this. Okay, the way they conducted themselves, being stubborn and selfish, refusing to budge, refusing to cooperate and compromise, where someone bent over backwards to please someone and they didn't get what they wanted. I see an Aries energy or Scorpio, or like I say, it could be anyone with that. But someone's now feeling like a fool. So I feel this is someone who's trying to figure something out here. Yeah, see, they're figuring out why something wasn't successful, why it didn't go the distance. A little bit of player. Somebody was being a player. See, they didn't have the confidence. I feel somebody here was definitely kind of sneaking around a little bit here, because I feel they were trying to figure something out. Maybe a choice between yourself and someone else, but there's definitely that Six of Cups energy, the longing, the reminiscing, the remembering. See? Yeah, and when we have the this is definitely the school of hard knocks, but when we have the Hierophant here, it has to do with learning. It has to do with education, the way someone behaves, the way they conduct themselves. So this is someone who's realizing they're maybe being stubborn, or they're holding on to something from the past. It's almost like this person, it's like maybe you met this person and they were still focused on another person. And I feel they took a risk and didn't get what they wanted. It wasn't successful. Now they're looking, I feel, at yourself. So, because I see that Six of Cups twice, and it's confirmation, but it also feels like another person. So it's difficult to put the finger on this, but you know, it has to do with going the distance. Marriage, commitment, marrying someone. See, someone's refusing to budge. They're being selfish. They want something, but it's an energy of holding on to something that they need to let go of. Stubbornness. Yeah, see, there's a need to heal and release that energy. So it's definitely somebody who's going through this healing. They're releasing the thoughts that pin them down. It's definitely someone who's very analytical. I see Aquarius. So they could have Aquarius in their chart. Okay. Or Gemini or Libra. You know, it really could be anyone, but they're definitely doing a lot of analyzing. It has to do with not being flexible, by being stubborn and selfish, refusing to budge. And maybe they bent over backwards with someone else and that person refused to budge. They were very controlling. Somebody wanted control of everything. Maybe this is someone who was trying to, you know, control someone's lifestyle, their habits, the way they live their life. So very interesting. I feel this is But it has to do with a reason to celebrate, a happy home, a happy life. See, marriage, commitment, building the foundation. Something didn't turn off, didn't go right, or someone didn't put their best foot forward. I feel someone felt they put their best foot forward. I feel it's this other person, this King of Wands energy. Somebody, Sag energy possibly, but it could be an Aries. They took a risk for someone. But I got to tell you, there's a need to heal, because I feel someone didn't get what they wanted, regardless. And it could be an energy where you have a choice between two, but it has to do with movement and some kind of adventure. See, there's something that needs, this person's acknowledging something, why something wasn't successful, why they didn't get what they wanted. Okay, so... yeah, see, someone failed to recognize. See, they're seeing someone was indecisive. It could be you, but I also see Aquarius. Really, it doesn't have to be you, but it could be. See, failing to recognize why something wasn't successful. There's reminiscing. See, someone reminiscing about a situation. So they failed to see. They're unable to make a decision. So it could have been someone who couldn't decide between two people. So maybe they, were being a little bit of a player here, being sneaky. So there's definitely an energy of someone who's healing and taking a break. I feel it's an energy of someone taking a break from dating to heal. See, there's lot of regrets, a lot of anxiety, maybe sleepless nights. This person's, thinking a lot about this, holding on to things. Somebody held on to someone from their past. They were focused on them, and something to do with money. Maybe they were more successful. Maybe this person tried to make the right choice, tried to choose somebody who was more successful, and the relationship itself wasn't. Maybe they weren't successful enough. It's like somebody here, made someone feel like they were out of their league here. So whatever the situation, I feel we have a person who's now thinking about marriage and commitment, going the distance. Yeah, some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So I do feel there's someone who bent over backwards to please someone and didn't get what they wanted. See, being too flexible, giving too much, and it's not coming back kind of energy. So I feel like there's a lot of kindness and compassion here. But, I also see an energy where this Queen of Cups sacrifice, bent over backwards to please someone, offering them something. And then this other person failed to see it. Okay, and they're kind of reminiscing and thinking about it. There was a strong connection, I can tell you, but it's a person who's making a choice, a life path decision. This is someone who's now at a crossroads. And they're at that time in their life, But I feel with that Queen of Cups, it's a person who was invested in someone here. There was love. Maybe you set this person free. Maybe, maybe you knew they were, I feel, almost obsessed. Someone from their past, a childhood friend, they're reminiscing. And I feel like, I feel like you set this person free. I feel like you had their best interest at heart, but there's this beautiful kindness and compassion here. Okay, with that Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's a house, a home, a family, marriage, commitment. See? Yeah, you were loyal to this person. I feel like you were always there for this person. They're just a friend, and they're now reminiscing. So I don't really know exactly what happened here. It is a little bit confusing, but like I feel, this person, they want a fresh new start, another opportunity. See, this is someone who didn't tell you something. Maybe they had another opportunity for someone from the past, someone they were still kind of focused on. Okay, someone may have come back around to this person, so... But like I say, I don't feel like it went well. Maybe they even had children together, but I feel they kept it to themselves. They didn't tell you, okay? Or maybe you knew, okay, about this energy. Maybe you just set this person free, because I feel something that you're setting someone free, and then they come back to you, kind of energy. Now, you may be waiting for this person to come back around, okay? I do feel this person does need to heal. I do feel there's a lot of regrets. Maybe you regret taking a risk. I don't know. But I feel as though this person needs to heal. They need to spend some time alone. Okay, they need to focus on their finances, their house, their home, their money, their financial foundation. But there is a reason to celebrate. See, this is something that didn't go the distance. This is something that could. So there's a little woulda, coulda, shoulda energy, a little bit of regret. Yeah, see, this is someone who kept their feelings to themselves. I feel this person, and this is funny, the path, the choice they made. They chose somebody they felt was more financially successful. They were chasing someone more successful, or maybe they felt that way about you. But I feel it's an energy where they kept something to themselves. They didn't tell you. It's like they started something with you, and then this person came back around, or it all happened at the same time, because it's something to do with the timing and the investing and the patience. See, something didn't pay off for this person. They invested. Maybe this other person wanted something from them too, and they weren't going for it. But yeah, it wasn't successful. There was no victory there. And that's why I feel like there's someone who's thinking about you. Look at that. We have a King and Queen of Cups. This is someone who had feelings and didn't tell you. Maybe they felt, like it's something to do with money and finances, a house and a home, a family. We got two people here. Maybe you're both reminiscing, but maybe you're at a distance. Distant communication. Maybe you're no longer giving to this person. You may have taken a risk with them before yourself, right? Kind of went for it here. But there's competition. See, that's where I feel there was some kind of competition. They didn't tell you. So definitely a lot of drama, chaos, and conflict. This person needs to. It's about releasing the competition, clearing everything out, clearing things up. Maybe cleaning up their house, their home. They're definitely focused a lot on their house and their home. They're definitely a family person, somebody who's been longing for a family, maybe even children, they're longing. But definitely with that Prince of Swords, someone didn't tell someone something here. They kept something to themselves. Yeah, see, it's an energy of walking away. So you may have walked away from this person, or they walked away from you. But there's definitely something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So I feel it's an energy of this person coming back around. They're looking for emotional fulfillment. They weren't happy with someone. And it looks like they walked away. So this is energy of this person finding the confidence. I feel it is about to have faith in themselves and the choices they make. I feel they become very indecisive. Really strong Aquarius energy. Yeah, so someone who had feelings, and maybe they let you walk away, or they walked away, or you just let them. You may have just walked away. Like I say, set them free to go on their own path, to do their own thing, going your separate ways, and they're definitely coming back around. This is definitely someone with a lot of feelings and emotions. Yeah, see, they're kind of back and forth in their head. Yeah, see? But I definitely see this as maybe someone comparing you to this other person. Maybe it's what's happened. They compared you to someone from their past that didn't work out. You see? Maybe you're very similar. Maybe you both have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. But definitely someone here tried to control someone, you see? This is someone here who, like I feel, someone very demanding, very stubborn, and being selfish. And I feel it's this Aries, Leo, or Sag. Okay, definitely looks like a Leo or an Aries, but could be anything. So just take what resonates here. It is a little bit confusing, but because that Six of Cups, that confirmation, but I feel like it's about two. Okay, there's two situations here. So it's somebody back and forth in their head. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I commit? Should I reach out to this person? See, it has to do with being loyal. See, this is someone who sees that you're loyal to them. I feel like you were there for this person. You were a friend. You see? I feel like you were there for them. Maybe you did nice things for this person. You helped them out. Maybe did some things for them. But I do see this King and Queen of Cups. Two people longing for love, reminiscing. Crazy. Could be someone, like I say, it could be that person. Maybe you had a child together and someone walked away. Maybe this person's coming back around. Maybe they want another opportunity. Maybe they have regrets for being stubborn, selfish. Okay. But I don't know. I feel like you're weighing the pros and the cons. Like I feel like you maybe even have another opportunity with someone else here. Like I say, there's a lot of reminiscing. Two of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it has to do with change, whether someone has changed or not, but it has to do with going with the flow, kind of just seeing what happens. See, some kind of transformation. Someone's changed. They've gone through some kind of transformation. See, a Scorpio energy. This back and forth, maybe there was something on and off with a Scorpio. Somebody here, I don't know, maybe somebody was a little immature or something here, childlike, I don't know. But I feel the person's thinking of the things that happened, okay, around you. and them, but I feel it has to do with them. Something ended, okay? Something kind of ended. It didn't go the distance, and now this person's going through change. They're healing and releasing. So yeah, see, this is someone who didn't fail to recognize they need to change. It's like and also too, what I see is someone who starts something with someone, and then they start getting into their head where suddenly they want this person to change, or this person tried to change them, and they fail to recognize. It could be someone who's failing to recognize that they need to change. They maybe expect the other person to. You get people like that. They start a relationship and all of a sudden they start to analyze the relationship and they start to think negative about every little thing that doesn't feel right, that feels off, okay? Lifestyle habits, the way this person lives their life, what they do when they get up in the morning, how they eat, how they brush their teeth, their daily habits. So this is someone who kind of has a tendency to analyze that stuff and they start to think really negative. Then they want the other person to change. Well, this is someone who's failed to recognize they actually need to change that. So whether it pertains to the original, it's just an energy here. So see, it has to do with success, the way someone conducts themselves, why they haven't had long term. I feel it's someone who, I feel like it's them, their habits, the way they conduct themselves, why they haven't had success. Someone who playing the field, dated a lot of people. You see, why a relationship wasn't successful, why it never goes the distance. It's something they fail to recognize, I feel, about self. Okay, for some people here. They failed to see. They also failed to recognize, okay, this connection, I feel, between you and them too. Definitely someone who, like I say, they start to think negative thoughts here. And these thoughts pin this person down. They need to release that. It's a habit. I feel someone has a habit of that. Not going the distance. And it's definitely someone who's looking for someone successful. I feel they made a choice. Something they felt they were very logical, very sensible about, right? They were using their logic back and forth, connecting with someone who's successful. They may have connected with someone because they were successful. See, it's not always the feminine energy that's the chaser, the chasing the money. I feel like someone else here was, but yeah. So I feel as someone who needs to change their habits. See, it's where they want the other person to change for them. They want the other person. But I can definitely see someone who bent over backwards to please someone and they didn't get what they wanted. Okay? I feel some of you are a friend with this person. Maybe you know their family, their habits, their lifestyle, but definitely it's about going the distance here. Yeah, Gemini, see, yeah, you're manifesting love here. You may have a choice between two. You may be reminiscing about a relationship. Like I say, you may have bent over backwards to please someone, But there it is. There's that energy of love. See, Gemini, very powerful energy. Taking a risk, a leap of faith. See, there's love here, but it's a bond, a connection. It's chemistry. I feel someone had a choice between two. Maybe yourself and someone else. Okay. And maybe it's yourself making that choice in love, regardless whether there's two or just this person. I feel like you gave, and I feel like you didn't get what you wanted. I feel like and I feel this person is reflecting on this. They're looking at this. There's love. You love this person. You cared for them. You had their best interest. I feel like you set them free. Okay, and you went off on your own here. They may have went with another person, but whatever's happened, I feel it has to do with having faith and having success, being faithful. Someone's lifestyle, their habits, their day-to-day lives, the connection between two. See? Yeah, somebody was definitely being a little bit of a player, but I feel it has to do with someone figuring out what it is they want that makes them happy. You see, this is someone who is starting to see the bigger picture, something they didn't see before because they've been healing. This is someone who's likely spent some time alone, to heal, to clear out this negativity. But this is somebody that has to do with loyalty. There's definitely air energy, okay? Yeah, see, happy. See, this is someone doing some thinking. Ooh, this is very similar to, Scorpio or Virgo energy. I don't know. It's almost identical, actually. It's someone at a crossroads in their life doing a lot of thinking. See, about the path they've been on, the path their life has led, why they haven't had success. They've dated a lot of people, nothing's going the distance, or someone keeps connecting with players. So it could be to do with the type, but I see someone needing to spend time alone, being happy. It's about making yourself happy first before you go down that path with someone else. So I feel this is what this person's doing. So this is somebody who's definitely looking at, reminiscing about the time they spent with you. Maybe you made them really happy. You did really nice things. You were there for them. So I do feel it's someone who needed to be single, needed to spend some time to heal. And I do feel they're doing a lot of reminiscing and reflecting. Okay? So I wish you the best here. I see some happiness coming your way. Pretty interesting. Yeah, soulmate connection. See, it has to do with doing things by the book, committing to the path and staying on that course. See, being faithful. Maybe somebody hasn't had a successful relationship because they're faithful. We could have someone who's a habitual cheater, okay, this person, or they just don't have faith that it'll be successful, so they start thinking negative, because it does look like someone who analyzes every little thing someone does. Then they start to think negative, and then they want the other person to change, or they just change how they feel. So, yeah, it's energy of reminiscing, see, memories, doing things by the book. I feel like you were loyal to this person, and you may be just a friend where they're looking at you that way, like, wow. Yeah, there's some unfinished business here. Unfinished symphony, Gemini. Okay, something's been left undone here. So, but wow. So this person may be coming towards you, talking to you. They may be clearing things out of their life, clearing things up. You see, they've definitely taken a break to heal. Wow. Yeah, I feel it'll be up to you to decide. I feel like you're going to weigh the pros and the cons of this. It's marriage, commitment, a strong financial foundation, a house, a home. There's a couple. We have a King and Queen of Cups. See a lot of the possibility of happiness and this actually going the distance. But I'm going to be honest from your point of view. Make sure this person actually commits. Okay? So it's about committing. It's about putting that ring on the finger. Because I feel this is a person who's never really got quite that far. Or if they have, it didn't go well. So they have a lot of negativity about marriage and commitment. But this is a person who really wants, that something they always wanted was family, children. And I feel they got as far as maybe having children, but then they walk away when it's time to marry, or the other person walks away because they're not happy. You see, they're bending over backwards to please. I feel someone's a little bit on the nitpicky side. Okay, little nitpicky here. And I feel it's something they failed to recognize. So there's unfinished business here. Things being left undone. So I wish you the best. Take care, and we'll see you soon.